Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Golf with Petey. Today will be the back nine from the classic that I played on Friday. Played the front on Wednesday, and then got on the back on Friday. So shot even on the front. So I'm going to start here with a 4-iron. Peered it, just blocked it a little bit. So went down the right side, just off the right side of the fairway in the short rough. So I was looking at about 130, pretty full 9-iron, so just kind of tried to draw something in off the tree. Hit it exactly where I wanted it. I thought it was going to be pretty close. Just ended up coming up just a little bit short on the very front of the knoll and rolled back onto the fringe. So I had about a 15 footer, 10 to 15 footer from the front fringe. Probably about cup and a half of break here, right to left, and just tried to put it on the line, and it stayed up and ended up going in. So birdied there on 10, and we go to hole 11, 1 under. So hole 11 is a par 3. It's about 165. So I pulled a 6-iron and just went to try to put something in that middle section of the green, and kind of caught it a little bit chunky and flared it out to the right, so ended up coming up short right over there, and yeah, had a pretty straightforward chip. Just kind of had to pop it over the hill and land it kind of on the edge of the fringe there and let it roll out. So ended up rolling up there pretty cozy. Was able to just kind of walk up and tap that one in for par. So moving on to the 12th hole, still at 1 under. 12th hole is a par 4. Pull driver, just tried to hit anything left or center. Right is death, a bunch of trees over there, no angle, so anything left or center is fine. Just kind of overcooked a little bit, so we're over there in the left trees that split 18 and 12 apart. But as long as you find a gap, it's a pretty simple shot from over there. So ended up having an opening, and I think I kind of tried to saw off an 8-iron here, and just ended up leaving it a little bit out to the right, but still was able to put it on the green. So gave myself probably about a 35 footer there for birdie, just straight across the green. Had about a couple feet of break on it right to left, so just kind of tried to put it on a line and leg it up there. Didn't quite give it enough break. The distance was good. Able to tap that one in for par and escape to number 13, probably the hardest hole on the backside. Very demanding hole, very demanding tee shot, very demanding second shot. So yeah, just kind of tried to take a driver and draw something over off the tree line. Hit one of my best drives of the day, and gave myself a good look for a second shot. Went a little bit through the fairway there, just onto the side hill. But it's pretty short grass over there, so not too much of a problem. Pretty familiar with that shot. It's a common miss. So had about 140 up the hill, pulled 8-iron, thought I hit it really well. Thought I was heading straight for the hole. Just ended up carrying it a little bit, and had about 35, 40 feet coming back down the hill to the front of the green here. So pretty similar putt to the one we had on 12. Just tried to put it out to the right and kind of let it feed down there. And once again, pretty decent speed, pretty good leg. Happy to escape 13 with a par and stay at 1 under, especially heading to the easy part of the back nine, 14 and 15. 14 coming as a pretty gettable par 5. Tee shot is pretty much go anywhere, and you'll be able to lay up for your third shot. So I tugged this one a little bit, but the hill over there on the left side kind of feeds everything back towards the fairway and keeps it out of bounds. So I was able to get a look here to just kind of rope a 2-iron around the corner and kind of advance it as far as I could. And I ended up kind of over on the right edge of the fairway, about 110 out here. So kind of tried to just saw off a pitching wedge, not pull it left, just kind of leave it out to the right. Safe miss to give myself something below the hole. So did exactly that and had about a 6-7 footer here for birdie. This is a putt I'm pretty familiar with. That's a pretty common middle pin on this green, so I kind of expected or knew what to expect as in terms of break. So just tried to put it out there and ended up sneaking in the side door there. So I was able to get another birdie, and we're headed to the short par 3 15th, 2 under. So the 15th here is about 135 to the back pin. I had the wind a little bit in my face, so took 8-iron and just kind of tried to saw it off a little bit, kind of keep it under the wind. And I knew it was going to be pretty close right off the club face. Didn't know exactly where the hole was. The front of the green kind of guards the pin, but I knew it was going to be pretty close, but I didn't know how close until I got up there and saw that I had a 3-footer. So pretty simple right center putt. It's going to go in all day, never a doubt. So 3 under through 15, headed to 16, another one of the hardest holes on the back. Very demanding tee shot. Yeah, the driver kind of went left again. Tugged this one really hard. Hit it solid, but tugged it. Actually got lucky with a couple bounces. It snuck up kind of into the brush where I could play it, and I was able to kind of get an 8-iron on it and punch it out. And as you'll see, it kind of rolls up onto the fringe there, just right on the edge of the green, which is a pretty good result. I was pretty happy with it, just to give myself a chance at par, give myself a putt from the edge and just be able to leg it up there. Been hitting the leg putts pretty good this round, and there's another one, so I was able to leg it up there. It's going to be an easy tap in par and escape another bad tee shot with a par. So I was definitely feeling pretty good about my scrambling abilities in this round, and then took advantage of my scoring opportunities where I could. So 17 is a 2-iron off the tee here. I'm just going to play my rope draw down the right side, let it come back to the center. It's a shot that I've really came to like with that 2-iron. Just pretty much put in the back of my stance and kind of swing hard and roll it over. So gave myself another kind of 110-yard approach shot, pretty much the same shot that I had on 14. Just kind of tried to 3/4 a pitching wedge, and another one that I knew was pretty good when I hit it, right on line, and it landed in the perfect spot there, just over the edge of the fringe, and kind of stopped right behind the hole. So I gave myself another 5-footer for birdie. Another pretty simple one. This one was pretty much just right edge. Just had to put it on that line with decent speed, and it's in. So that's center cup, and went to 4 under there through 17. So looking to hit a good drive here on 18. Pretty crucial to give yourself a good look at a second shot, to give yourself a good look at a third shot. Every shot is crucial on this hole, and I was able to connect with a driver and hit a nice safe fade right down the middle. So I gave myself a good opportunity to advance a 2-iron on the next shot, kind of a downhill lie. So Perfect setup for the back in the stance rope draw, and this was probably the best one that I hit all day. As you can see, just a screamer down the right side, and just fell into the center of the fairway there. This back pin here on 18 is pretty hard to get to unless you're way over on the left side of the fairway. So what I'm looking for here is just a 6-iron from like 160. Just kind of faded it right on the tree line, just trying to put anything in the middle of the green, and that's exactly what I did there. So gave myself a look at birdie, tried to tie my personal best 9, which is a 31. Another 25 footer here for birdie, and just gave it a little bit too much. Didn't quite break back down in, and an easy tap in for a 5 there on the last hole. So shot 4 under for that 9, 32, 4 under total if you add the back and the front together. So yeah, pretty solid round. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, follow my social at Golf with Petey, and we'll see you guys next time.